want to know, what did you have for lunch to drink that you took such a long on the Hollywood Foreign Press Association?
Wow. They've been doing it to the American public for years.
I've ever seen in my life.
No. Hey, wait a minute. I just want to show you this. They give you a card. They sometimes leave cards out for me to ask questions in case I can't think of anything to ask you. Look at the question on this card. How have you been? How have you been? So, Alec, I feel I'm prepared now. How have you been now?
I've been good. Yeah. But the Golden Globes, you really feel... No, I was wondering, what Scottish journalist hit on you in the men's room 20 years ago that you hate the Hollywood Foreign Press?
It's not...
You don't hate the Hollywood Foreign Press.
I do, actually. I do hate that. It's such a lie. Have you been nominated for a Golden Globe? In fact, you're nominated this year.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I am, yes.
Congratulations on the Hollywood Foreign Press nomination.
Here we go. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Alec Baldwin.
And you say?
How have you been?
I've been great.
You've been nominated for a Golden Globe?
Yes, I have.
Oh, how awesome. Awesome. Are you excited about it? Are you looking forward to the knot ceremony?
Well, what can I say now that'll possibly dig us out of this hole?
I'm sorry.
No. The Globes, as everybody knows, is fun because it's the TV people and the movie people in the same room.
That's interesting.
It's the TV people in the movie. It's not like the Oscars, Emmys where they separate. It's like the SAGs. And also, it's table seating, and everybody gets drunk.
Yes, it's the getting drunk.
Everybody's drunk at the Globes. Notice that. It's true. It really is true.
Yeah, no, Jack Nicholson always...
Well, I mean... No. You go to the Globes and everybody's drunk. You notice it. When you go to the Oscars, everybody should be drunk. It would loosen them up. You go to the Oscars and people are very serious, and it's a night of history, in my opinion. But you watch the Globes, everybody's like, yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Mom. Everybody's a little buzzed.
I like that, though, I suppose. So I really have changed my mind. I love the Golden Globes. I'm devastated. No, I really... Do you put a lot of stock in this kind of thing, the winning the awards?
No.
Really?
No, you can't. No. It's, when the people say that whole line about it's nice to be nominated, that really is true, because you can't put anything on winning. I got nominated for an Oscar once, and you go and you think, oh, if I win. You can't.
That was the what?
The Cooler was a movie I did in 2003.
Was The Cooler? I thought you got an Oscar nomination for Glengarry Glen Ross.
I got an Oscar nomination for The Godfather.
Right.
Thank you. Watch this. I got an Oscar nomination for Gone with the Wind.
Right.
What's with you people? I wasn't in The Godfather.
Yeah, I know.
I do that in New York, though. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do that in New York where you're on the street. You bastard. You're very funny. I do that on the streets in New York where you're there shooting, and they walk up to you when you're shooting on the streets, and they'll say to you, hello, how are you, Alec? How are you? You shooting a movie here? Great, what are you shooting? And I always say the same thing, Godfather Part 4, would you like? I could be in a spacesuit in an astronaut suit. I say Godfather Part 4.
You know what I love? I love that show you're doing now. The 30,
you do? The Golden Globes?
No, the 30 Rock
The
one.
33 Rock.
I do love that show, though. It's very, very funny.
It's a fun show. We have a fun time.
Yeah.
But now there's the strike.
No, what does that mean then? Do you not? You can't make them anymore? Just make it up. You're funny.
We can't. We're on strike. The show is shut down because we're on strike.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a big supporter of the strike, or are you evil?
How about that Hillary Clinton, huh?
I don't mean evil. I mean, honestly, I mean, many people are conflicted
what
about
the writers, what the writers want is fair. What they want is true. What they're asking for, they totally deserve. The strike has just been, it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time.
Because interesting, see, people don't appreciate me or understand this. Let me say that again. People might not appreciate this, but like when you do this show and you're here every day, and you shoot pretty regularly, and the crew, when you have a good crew, it's like a family. You know that. Kind of an inbred, weird hillbilly family.
Right. In fact, exactly like a family. Now you put it that way. Yeah.
But on 30 Rock, it's like a family. We have the greatest crew. The cast is good. The show's brilliantly written. Everybody loves Tina's writing. But the crew, we had a great vibe there. We had a good thing.
Yeah.
And now that's been
Ripped from you.
It's been wrenched and smashed to pieces by the strike.
But you play a network executive on the show. You play perhaps one of these,
I do.
Yeah.
I play one of these
You play it
people,
very
yeah.
convincingly, I have to say.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, the more kind of velvety the barbarism, you know what I mean? The more velvety
I always
the
say
Philistinism,
that.
the better. Yeah.
Velvety the barbarism. That's what I always say.
I like a velveteen barbarian myself.
You know, up in West Hollywood, there's a place you can get one, a velveteen barbarian.
The Scottish guy that did you in the bathroom from the Hollywood Foreign Press. He used to go.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We'll be right back with Alec Baldwin, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with the delightful and fragrant Alec Baldwin. It's a compliment, Alec. It's definitely a compliment. No, it is.
Do you wear cologne?
I do, yeah, often. Far too much. But I'm European.
Are you?
Yeah.
You consider Scotland Europe?
Yeah, what would you consider it?
That's like saying you live in New Jersey or you're a New Yorker. What do you like?
It kind of is a little bit, yeah. Hey, come on, he's Alec Baldwin.
Anything to give you the business.
Yeah, no.
You're European.
Yeah, I am.
What kind of cologne do you wear?
Rive Gauche.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I sat next to a guy in the theater the other day. I went to the theater in New York, and this guy sat next to me. And he was this lovely guy, and I was chatting with him a little bit.
Yeah, did he come on to you? You come on to him?
He was the Scottish reporter.
All right.
And enough of that. And so
Okay.
he was wearing cologne, and it was funny because I think he was wearing a cologne that I own. Like somebody giving me a bottle of cologne, which I don't wear that often, and I'm smelling it on him. It put me. I went home and I threw every bottle of it in the garbage.
Wow.
Isn't that weird how that happens?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I keep touching it.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
You're very attractive.
You noticed it at the same time I noticed it.
I did. We're thinking the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, I think we're kind of, you know, dare I say, compatible.
Yeah. We're like Vikings, you know what I mean?
We are like Vikings.
Like
or
we're
guys who like
men-
to dress up as Vikings.
Well, the men who like to do the things that Vikings used to do.
Exactly. A little bit of pillage and...
And then some more pillage.
yeah, that's what you want.
What are you thinking when I say
I
that?
don't know what you're thinking. I can't
So
keep up.
sick.
Hey, you know what?
Look at that woman right there with the woman in the front row. Wave your hand right here. Yeah, that woman there.
Yeah.
You're laughing more than anyone at all the filthy stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's bizarre to me.
Yeah, she's a very, very filthy-minded woman.
She is.
Mom, this is Alec
you-
Baldwin, Mom.
Your European mother.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
All right, that's it. Now, where are you now? You make the show in New York, don't you?
We shoot the show in New York.
Why,
at
and
Silver
you
Cup
go to the
Studios.
theater and do you go and see the baseball when you're there?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Well, baseball's in Queens and in Brooklyn. It's hard to get out. I mean, and
Oh,
in the Bronx.
stop.
You know, Yankee Stadium. No, I mean, I'll go sometimes, as much as I do.
Do you like all that?
Yeah, I mean, I like going to sport events, yeah.
Do you really?
What
Do
are
go
you
with other
saying?
guys?
What are you saying?
I don't go to anything
Do I
here.
go with guys that you don't go to anything? You don't go to the Dodger game?
Well, no,
How
he-
many people here live in L.A.? I think the best day in the sports as a spectator is Dodger Stadium.
I
It's
have
my
been there
favorite.
once. Yeah, no, it's very
How many
nice.
people here like to go to the Dodger game?
Yeah.
I love the Dodger game.
Most of the people
Dodger
here
Stadium is
aren't
great.
from America. They're just tourists passing through, picking up an extra $10.
It is true. When you really look at them very closely,
Yeah,
they're very
you know,
foreign.
exactly. Many of these people are members of the Hollywood Foreign Press, I guess.
This is actually Hollywood Foreign Press night.
That's right. What happened to the baseball?
I went to this is a Charlie Brown moment. When I was a child, I was in the outfield, and I was playing on a baseball team. I was like 10 or 12 years old, 10 years old, let's say. And I go deaf. Can't hear anymore. I go into my own kind of Walter Mitty state. And I see this man across the field, and he's like washing his car in the driveway. And I wind up saying to myself, I wonder what that man's life is like. I wonder what he's like being married to his wife and having his kids. I'm wondering what kind of a job he has. And the guy's up to bat, and the guy hits the ball. I don't pay any attention. And I'm going, I wonder what that guy's job is like and what his kids are like and where he was from and what his childhood was like. And the ball goes sailing over my head. And I'm going, I wonder why he picked that car and why he wears the shoes he wears. And the ball goes thwack on the ground, and I snap out of my dream. And all my teammates are lined up by the dugout of our bench, going, "Get the ball, you ass! Get the ball!" And I turn, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I run and I get the ball, and I throw the ball in, and they score like 9 more runs. And I come in, and the coach is standing there and looks at me and goes, "Good job, Baldwin, you hump." And my mother was there, because it's Little League, and my mother goes, "Leave him alone, leave him alone. He's a genius." My mother says this. She goes, "He can't concentrate on these. He's out there thinking other things because he's a genius." And I'm looking at my mother going, that's why I can't pay attention to what's on the card.
I understand.
I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
I can't focus on
The genius that is Alec Baldwin, the Golden Globe nominee. We got to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody.